What's going on, guys? This is your boy Kid Twist. Welcome to the House of Entertainment. I just want to take a couple of your minutes, guys, because there's this two fights in the making. Well, there's one fight in the making that but it's two fights that I would really like to see. I think one of them is in the makings, but I just want to make this video about these fights that I really want to see, man. First off, I want to talk about pauly versus Sab Judah. This is one fight that I would love to see. They're both from Brooklyn. It would be great for the Barclays Center. I believe they could, stock it up. Put in another fight that I want to see. Lara against Trout. Put it in there. Make it happen, man. Because this is one fight that I would like to see. They're both at least 30-something years old. So they're both pretty old. They're both from Brooklyn. They both have been good fighters, not great fighters, but good, decent fighters. And they both, they're both fighters, man. And they're both from Brooklyn, so everybody would want to come see it. So, that would be one fight that I would really like to see. I believe they're working on it. I'm working on it. I'm not exactly sure, but it's definitely one of those fights that I would like to see. My opinion, if you ask me who wins, I gotta give it to pauly. I feel like the Sab Judah's power is not gonna be enough, to beat pauly, because pauly can take some punches, and I feel the movement and the amount of punches that pauly's gonna be able to give Sab. I think is the movement and the amount of punches that pauly's gonna be able to give Sab. I think Sab is not gonna be able to win. With that being said, you never know, because pauly he tends to go at it, and then around the 6-7 round he tends to get tired. Who knows? Maybe we might have another Danny Garcia Sab Judah, where Sab Judah comes in the hand and he starts doing his thing. So it's gonna be a great fight. Another fight I want to see. A lot of people saying that Deontay Wilder is a hype job, and people are jumping in the hype train, and Deontay Wilder this, Deontay Wilder that. Well, put him in there with Linier Solis, man. With my boy, La Sombra. Ponlo against La Sombra, man. Put him in there against La Sombra. You know what I'm saying? Solis, I know he's thirsty. This motherfucker is ready to get back at Vladimir. You know what I mean? Because I keep looking at this shit, and I noticed that there's every time I look at it, they say that he got one loss, and that one loss was by KO by Vladimir. That's bullshit, okay? He was never KO by fucking Vladimir. His leg gave out, okay? And he couldn't continue. It was not a fucking KO. That's a fucking big mistake for them to say that the guy got KO. It should have been a disqualification or some shit, but not a fucking KO. Because then ignorant motherfuckers are going to say that he got KO. It was not a KO. His leg gave out, okay? But that's another fight that I would like to see. Wilder against Solis. If Wilder can get past Solis, who is a well-rounded fighter, then I got to say Wilder is a great fighter. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. He can advance to fight, the Chizoras and the Hayes and the Vladimirs and all that shit. But I want to see Solis be put in that level, man, because Solis hasn't been getting his due, and Solis is a very talented fighter. And this one fighter that I gotta say in the heavyweight, he's highly underestimated. The Wire talks highly of him, because even The Wire knows that this guy, he got talent. He has a lot of fucking talent. So with that being said, man, I would like to see Wilder against Solis, man. Let's make it happen. And of course, Lara against Trout. I believe that, if before I jump into Lara and Trout, I believe that if, Wilder against Solis with a good punch, man, it's got to be nice out. But that's the thing, getting Solis with that good punch. Because if Solis gets him, I think Solis is going to be in the makings of getting another Vladimir fight. I really believe that. So with that being said, man, it's got to be a very good fight, the Wilder against Solis. Now, another fight is Austin Trout against Lara. I believe that's already in the makings. They're already talking about doing it. I think Austin Trout, from what I heard in Richard Schaefer, I heard Austin Trout is just having promotional problems. But man, I would love to see this fight. I know that Lara is got to be, taking his time and putting in that pressure. Not that pressure, but he's got to be putting in those precise, good punches that they're just got to make a fucking boom. They're got to make a statement. But Austin, he's a warrior, so he's got to keep going after Lara. Keep chasing that fight and just putting that work in. But of course, man, come on, I got to go for Lara, man. Don't blame me for it, But I got to go for Lara, man. But I'm not going to put, Austin Trout out of the game and say he doesn't got the talent to beat him. I believe that Austin Trout is a very underestimated middleweight. He's a very good power in the 154. And I feel like Austin Trout has he might not have power, but he's very smart in the ring. He has a lot of ring generalship. And, he could give a lot of some trouble. Because he's a power, he's a pressure guy. He's there to give you that pressure. Now, let's keep in mind, Angulo was giving Lara pressure, and Lara was able to handle it very well. But Trout is no Lara. Trout is smart. He picks his punches, and he's not going to stay there in front of Lara. He's got to be moving around. So it will be a great fight, and I'm very anxious to see these three fights and see what happens. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Kid Twist. This is the House of Entertainment. Ya me fui. Nos vamos. Dale. Boom.